Romeo's fate and the problem of unanswered emails. The tragedy of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet hinges on the smallest of things, a missed message. As anyone familiar with the story knows, Juliet is separated from Romeo and agrees to an elaborate plan where she takes a potion that puts her in a coma so that people will think she is dead. When she wakes, she will run away with Romeo, where their families can never bother them again. It's a daring scheme, and a messenger is sent to tell Romeo what is going on, but he doesn't reach him in time. Instead, poor Romeo hears that Juliet is dead and drinks poison to join her. That terrible outcome could have been avoided if she had assumed that Romeo would get the message. When in doubt, make sure to get a direct confirmation from the recipient. If you don't, you can't be sure your message has been seen or heard. In the modern business world, messages get missed all the time, and projects suffer for it. Simply sending an email isn't enough, especially when an important task is on the line. How can you be sure it was read? How do you know it didn't go into the spam folder? Too often, team members use passive forms of communication, such as email and voicemail, and don't get a response. It's not the recipient's fault. The burden of communication is squarely on the sender's shoulders. If you don't get a response, do what it takes to confirm that the message was received. If one form of messaging isn't drawing a response from your recipient, use other methods to confirm and verify that your message was received, seen, and understood. If that person works with you in the same building, it might be necessary to ditch various digital efforts altogether and just have a face-to-face exchange with them. Always take a proactive approach. Key takeaways. Be proactive and find effective methods to communicate with colleagues and stakeholders. Exhaust all possible methods, from phone calls to face-to-face meetings, to confirm that your message is received and understood. Be transparent in your communication by copying the team on emails and underscoring the importance of their response. Get a response before relieving yourself of your responsibility to communicate.